Welcome back again. We're Toski Brown, about your Tech Hustler YouTube channel. About in this video, you about to also every functions the last time baby a dream. So in this tutorial, maybe you the last video and I said the last tutorial here, we talked about the keyword arguments and then the arguments. So we treated how we can use the keyword argument and then the argument. So you can say the argument collect extra positional arguments. Okay, and then erase one and store as a tuple. And then the keyword arguments a store named argument. And then named argument we and also store as a dictionary. Okay. So in this video the member try say a quite befa so arrange and I say quite befa so share your argument in a specific function. So if I say bia, oh yeah, and I say you want to create a function that can collect a normal argument, and then keyword arguments. So for example, if I say bia, me say nipa no is student. So I'll say def student. Okay. Now, ebia me here nipa no edin wa ha say. Okay, and then even so I saying so make us say be a grades. So grades and only argument. So make us say grades, and then comma. Now make us say saying so courses. Okay, courses. Okay, courses. Now, on start much what saying. Let me pass it. Okay, so first one is normal arguments, second one a args, and then second one also a keyword args. Okay, so here I'll say args, and then I'll say kwargs. Okay, now the etienne say nipa no edin. Okay, we the grades, and I say the grade, total grade. Okay, and then we in the courses. So now, if I want to use this argument, I was making sure say my shasha ne pe. So the normal argument comes if you run about the args and about the kwargs. So open say will you see all this in one function? This is how you're supposed to arrange it. Okay, so that is how the other rule is it here. Okay. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to say, my exercise we normal try here. So So this is the exercise. Says write a function that accepts any number of scores and returns the average. So overdraw a function that accepts any number of scores and then also returns the average of the score. I'm giving you 1 minute. Okay, I'm giving you 2 minutes for you to complete this. But you'll be my person who complete you are then. Now I share the answer now. Okay. So to solve this problem, and I said to do this, first of all, we write a function named average or average numbers or average number. Okay, and we will be accepting we don't know the number of arguments that we'll be accepting, so I will say args. Okay, so you're returning that is the average of the numbers now user no be input, but we forgot one thing here. We were supposed to bring a column here. Okay, and then I'll say sum args and then divided by the length of the args. Okay, now if you want to understand this will give us the total sum or the sum of the argument that will be put here. Okay, so my total this is the total divided by the number of elements or items that will be accepting in the argument. Okay, so that is the number of numbers are user number enter. That is the len. Okay, so now let's see the answer that we'll be having. So let's say print print average numbers or average number. Then we start from, let's say, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10. Okay, so now if I run this, I should be having an average number. So that is the 6.0. Okay, so now the average number of these numbers is 6.0. So that is how you can find the average number using the args. Okay, so it's simple as how I've done it here. Okay. And one thing me per se beka ho asem so a default keyword argument in function. So in function yakasa fa args on yakasa fa kwargs so this is here me per se yakasa fa default keyword argument. So let me comment this out and say default keyword argument. I'm from default keyword arguments or keyword arguments. Okay, that's it. So I'll say person. Okay, this function will be called a person. So the person has a name, so I'll say name. And then the keyword argument, I'll say greetings. I'll say greetings. So let me say greetings. And then equal to good morning. Okay, let me use capital. Good morning. Okay. Then I'll return. So let me format this string. So I'll say F. And then I'll say greetings. Okay. And now the name of the person. Okay. So now when we talk about the keyword arguments, I'll make an example about the keyword arguments. And we can could be a already existing keyword to say fancy be a name, then the name is equal to Emmanuel. So be bisa and no be no mind has no. So this is a keyword argument, a default keyword argument. That is the keyword is default keyword argument. So greetings is equal to good morning. Okay, so that is the keyword argument. So whenever I run this, me run away say I should be having good morning with the name that's name argument in honor. So for now, let's focus on this. This is the keyword argument, and then this is a normal argument. So when I print person, and then I say the name of the person should be, let's say, Rose. Okay. When I run it, it will say good morning, Rose. Good morning, Rose. So the keyword argument here say what the default or and I say me say default keyword argument no. Mo fan why? I say me can keyword argument no more. Me person check default keyword argument no already no e wo say good morning. Okay. Inti me running no me print a person with the person's name Rose no. It's about good morning, Rose. But at the same time no so me ma change no. Ewa ha say I'm say greetings na bio. Okay, it's good afternoon. Okay, so now when I run it, it will say good afternoon, Rose. And can say good morning, Rose no ebio. Okay, so that is the keyword argument. So in case say manfa bibia ansha hwa already no, there is an argument no one can say dey ebe print it. But say me bibi hwa I can replace the already existing keyword argument in there. So let me run it for us to see. Once I say good afternoon, Rose. So the main class and the baby good afternoon, Rose. Okay, so that is the keyword argument in a function. Me that's so share video we be patch myself say or subscribe to this YouTube channel. Boy, my intimate go channel no send be a more motivation and there videos like this e dey amamo. Me patch na wa share so e dey ato wadanfo bia anim and I say obetimi ade asend wadanfo bia no so ahwe bi. And I say we group bia on person musua programming na me patch obetimi a share no so e dey amamo. Thank you for watching this video.